On this small Japanese farm, we find more than spinach in the fields.
When I bring it close to the spinach, you can see it dramatically goes up.
We're about 100 miles away from the damaged nuclear facility in Fukushima, and we just picked this farmer's field at random to check. What we found surprised even our expert. The radiation levels here are twice the background levels that you normally should find. We detected similarly abnormal readings in a second field, and while our samples are not enough to be conclusive, our tests could support what the Japanese government already knows. Radiation from Fukushima Daiichi nuclear complex has entered the food chain.
There was a sample of original milk from one farm. There was a finding that the value that was obtained from the sample went beyond the level under the food sanitation law.
And not just milk. Spinach from fields up to 75 miles from the damaged nuclear plant also tested higher for radiation. While the levels, including the ones we found, are far below any health threat, officials have begun banning the sale of foods grown near the plant, shutting down some of Japan's most fertile farmland. Europe saw something like this 25 years ago when the radioactive cloud from Chernobyl contaminated large swaths of Eastern Europe and Scandinavia, forcing the destruction of tons of food. Satoshi Takaya remembers those days. He was on the team of Japanese scientists working to prevent contaminated food from entering his country. Fukushima Daiichi, he says, is no Chernobyl, not even close. But
Japanese, or anyone for that matter, won't eat anything they think could possibly be contaminated. So of course, this will have an economic impact on farmers.
And the impact could be great because fear is spreading farther than radiation.
Up until now, I thought everything was fine, but to hear that some radiation has been found here, that's pretty upsetting.
For the first time in her life, 82-year-old Yukiya Yoshida is afraid of the land that has been in her husband's family for generations. Martin Savage, CNN, Chiba, Japan.